Welcome to Atomic Sketch. We're here at the Green Eye Lounge, as we are the last Thursday of every month, 6 p.m. Artists gathered to share our craft and drink a lot and probably sell some things. And I am here with a friend of mine. Hello.
Hi, I'm Paul from Ripped Apparel. How are you?
We're doing well, aren't we? So, Paul, you're here representing Ripped Apparel and the artists that you worked with. You've curated a selection of craftsmen and craftswomen for us. Can you tell us a little bit more about Ripped Apparel, what it's about, and kind of how it came to be?
Sure. Yeah, we started about 7 years ago, and we're a Chicago company. We are exclusively an online retailer of crowdsourced T-shirts, and we profit share with the artists that submit designs to us. And we've been in Chicago and in business for about 7 years, and recently we started to grow our in-house artist team, and that's kind of what brought us to want to be featured at Atomic Sketch Event, who we've worked with in the past, to kind of feature our in-house talent that we have now. And some other employees at the company that also have some artistic endeavors they wanted to share, as well as work with, bring in some outside artists like Anthony Hall, who we've worked with for many years, who is a Chicago native, who just wanted to come and join us. And I guess I just really wanted to get the community together, in the local community, and just have a good time tonight, like we always have at Atomic Sketch.
Nice, yeah. We always do have a good time here. How many were you guys when you started? Like, how long ago? Like, what were kind of what was the first sort of genesis or seedling of this thing?
It was just me and two other friends that started the company, and we did it all remotely. We didn't have an office or anything. We just worked from our laptops and worked with artists all over the world to try to get their designs printed, and we outsourced all our printing. So we would gather the orders, gather the designs, and then send them to the printer, and then the printer would send those orders to the customers, and the artists would get paid afterwards. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody. And now, I mean, in the past 7 years, we've started printing ourselves. We've grown to a staff of 25. We sell a variety of products. Instead of one shirt a day, it's 3 shirts a day. So it's really kind of ballooned up. The whole industry has, and we've had to change along with trends in the industry. The shirt-a-day industry, as we call it.
Shirt-a-day. Are there many other people doing this shirt-a-day thing?
Yeah, there are quite a few. There's been, in the past 7 years, there's been quite a few companies that have come and gone, but a lot of the ones that are of high quality, like ourselves, that I would put in that group, we've persisted. You know, and we use a lot of the same artists. Sometimes we'll share designs, but we're all very separate companies. Like, I don't really know what's going on with competitor A or B, but I will see certain designs that we have printed on other websites, which is great for the artists because they're maximizing the amount of money they're getting out of their design. But the problem with that, from our perspective, is that it kind of confuses the customer, where they think a design is only going to be available for 24 hours. If it's available at all these other websites, they get confused. Like, why? I thought you said this was only available for 24 hours. Why is it at this other website? So that's why we brought in in-house artists, because they are making designs that we can actually control, and we can kind of limit the amount that get out there. So we call those our exclusives. And a lot of the artists that are here today help us with that kind of aspect of our business.
And how many sort of exclusive artists do you guys have?
Well, there are some what we call outside artists, which are the people all over the world. We do sometimes commission exclusives from them, but it's a team of 3 in-house at Ripped. And it's a really tight-knit group, and we have meetings every week, and we riff on each other's designs, give each other ideas, and critique each other's work, and it's actually a lot of fun. It's been really fun for me to grow that part of our business, and just get to know the people face to face instead of just over the computer screen, like it's been for the past 5 years. So it's a new avenue. It's been really fun to experiment with.
And interesting to see kind of an internet business sort of reverse engineer that experience of first we kind of try to get distance and now are being brought back to the same place together.
Yeah, I see it, as far as Ripped goes, we will always stick to those roots of giving an artist a chance to submit their design and have like a really great sale day, in 24 hours make a really good profit on their artwork. But I see a balance at around 50% maybe, 50% of the stuff that we do ourselves and 50% of the cool ideas we never would have thought of that are brought in from the outside community.
What have you sort of learned in your experience here about organizing artists or kind of corralling these basically cats?
That's a really tough question. It depends on the day, really, but for me, because I have a Facebook group of about 2,000 artists, and some days can be really calm, some days can be very turbulent. I've learned that you just have to be very patient, and you have to know everybody's coming from a different level. That we have people that are novices, we have people that are first timers, we have professionals, we have repeat users at Ripped, and some are one and done. Everyone's from a different world, and as far as I'm concerned, everyone's equal. Everyone gets the same shot and the same. When we get designs from the outside community, we're not looking at who sent it to us. We're looking at the artwork. We're looking at what is what would we actually sell, and how would our customers react to that? It's not really, oh, this artist sent it in, so it's gonna be sold. Like, that just doesn't really help anybody. It's all about the quality of the work.
Awesome. And where would you guys say that you're kind of moving to? What's kind of in the future for Ripped?
The future, I mean, we try to stay pretty true to where we started, but things do change. We change our product line occasionally throughout the year. I mean, this year we changed products 5 or 6 times. I would say we really want to focus on our exclusive products, our exclusive designs, because it gives the customer that genuine, original Ripped experience where they know they have to get it now if they want it at this awesome price. And if they don't get it now, they might be able to get it in the future, but maybe not. They can't really know. It's every day is kind of a gamble, because we always like people to come to the website every day to see something new. And you can always count on that at Ripped. Every day, if you come at the same 7 o'clock when you get into work, you know you're going to see something different than what you saw yesterday. And we've never missed a day. Never.
And speaking of making new things, can you tell us anything about sort of the lineup you've curated tonight for us?
Oh, yeah. We have 2 of our production staff here. That's Eric Fisher and Andrew Pruitt. They are artists on the side. They aren't necessarily artists at Ripped, but they do have a creative side life, and they're getting to express that today, which is I'm really happy about. It's cool to see everybody kind of mixing it up today. We also have our in-house artists, which is Alex Palicki, who is our newest artist. Moved him in from Buffalo recently, and he's doing a great job. Really happy to have him here. And Kamila Jones, who is a Chicago native, graduate of Columbia College downtown.
She's been on the panel before, so we're happy to see her again.
Yes, absolutely. She's really talented. I really love her style. Her brand is called Hard Decora. I'm actually wearing one of her shirts right now, which is not a Ripped shirt, but it's kind of interesting, so glad to support her. And Nathan Davis, who actually came to us. We've been working with him since the beginning of Ripped, and I was really happy to snag him. He's a massive talent, and he's from Australia. So we actually got him to move over. We got him a visa and brought him in from Australia, and now he's living in Chicago. He's having a great time. We're doing some really awesome work with him, and I love having him here. He's really one of my favorite artists. And the last person on the list is a friend of ours. He doesn't necessarily work for us, but we've worked with him many times. He's an outside artist that has built his own brand up very well. Some people might know him. It's Anthony Hall. Some brands that he has created are Hairbrained and Period Panties, which had a really, really successful Kickstarter. And he's really like the artist's dream, as far as I can tell. He's one of those people that was doing shirt designs, ran with his style, worked really hard, hustled, made something really cool, and people really clung to it. And now he's built his own business out of it, which I love. You know, it reminds me of Ripped, so I got to support that.
And so finally, anything else you'd like to describe to us? We can find you, website, social media, anything like that?
Yeah, it's RIPT Apparel, Ripped Apparel, not Ripped T, which a lot of people do say. But that's our name across all social media. The website's rippedapparel.com. And if you want to see the daily shirt design, you can sign up for our daily email list, or you can follow us on any of your preferred social media platforms, and you'll see the designs every day.
Well, great. Yeah, it's been really awesome meeting you. Thank you so much for coming by and doing this with us. Thank you so much for being here, old friend. We will see you back again next month, last Thursday, 6 p.m., Green Eye Lounge. Take care.